Before we start, please support like the video and subscribe to the channel. Please, not in order. The strangest behavior of the rulers. King's dog. In Thailand, a person was accused of insulting the royal self, which carries a sentence of up to 15 years in prison. After he insulted the lucky dog of King Bhumibol Adulyadej through his account on the social networking site Facebook. The accused expressed his opposition to the praise that the king lavished on his dog, Tong Ding, by using some obscene expressions along with the news in which the king praises his dog. The King of Thailand had adopted this stray dog in 1998 and has since become a favorite with him. He wrote a book about him under the title The Story of Tong Ding, which was published in 2002 and listed the good qualities of this dog. Among these qualities is the dog's constant loyalty to the king and his maintenance of his humility, despite his being fortunate to the king. Prohibition of mallow and watercress. The ruler of Thailand was not the first to drive madness to authoritarianism and intransigence against their people, and among these rulers, one of the rulers of Egypt. And he is the ruler by God's command, who was described by historians as being mentally ill, and they demonstrated that with many behaviors that are not acceptable to reason. Among them, the Jews were required to wear black clothes to resemble their Abbasid enemies, and Christians were also required to wear heavy crosses. His madness did not stop at this point. Rather, he forbade the Egyptian people to eat some foods, including malakia and watercress, on the pretext that Muawiyah loved them. He also prohibited selling grapes and honey on the pretext that wine is made from them. And he ordered women to ink their faces so that no one would bet and then prevent them leaving permanently homes. Insanity and brutality. As for the Roman Emperor Caligula, he was known for his madness control over his mind to the extent that it pushed him to do actions that are unimaginable by humans or imagined by the mind. A 12-year-old girl was crying hysterically, and the crowd who was watching the incident begged the emperor to have mercy on her because she was a virgin. But he smiled and ordered to rape her and then kill her. He kills the naughty one. As for Hussein Pasha al-Daili, one of the rulers of Egypt, he was known as a madman because he used to ride his horses and walk in the streets of Egypt in disguise during the night, so whoever finds him wretched will kill him. And he narrates that in one night he killed nearly 50 people, and one day he was heading to ancient Egypt and saw the creation gathered in the green of watermelon. So he attacked them and killed 13 of them, so he was called a madman. Self-harming. As for King Christian VII, the ruler of Denmark, his psychological disorder led him to harm himself before hurting his convicts. He was suffering from self-harm disease, which is defined as a direct intentional injury to body tissue without intending suicide, such as cutting the skin, burning, scratching, hitting body parts or making noise, or plucking hair or ingesting toxic substances or organisms. Disgusting things used to king's groom feces. King Henry VIII is considered one of the crazy kings who ruled England, and he is the father of the well-known Queen Elizabeth I. And among the strange decisions he made was to create a new job known as a fecal groom. He was traveling for royal use, and his mission did not stop at that only, but he had to watch the king and his food to know when he would need the toilet. And then he helped him to take off his clothes and help him to defecate, and then he helped him to put on his clothes again and then work on cleaning the toilet. Strangely enough, this job was very prestigious and continued to work for 400 years. We will meet you in a new story tomorrow, God willing. If you like the video, click like me and subscribe to the channel to receive all new. Bye.